Hello, welcome back. Greetings. I'm Miss Wilson, and today I will be continuing our lesson on applying theater skills to the real world. We will dive deeper into putting your new vocabulary to use in your life beyond the classroom. For your personal response question, you will be asked to review your notes from your last session. Please have them ready to look at. Our personal response question today. In the Google Classroom, you will answer the personal response question. You will need to review your notes on the vocabulary from the last session and view the video linked in the instructions. After watching the video linked in the personal response question, please answer the question, what parallels can you draw from yesterday's vocabulary to the skills discussed in the video? Take a moment, pause this video, and complete your personal response question in the Google Classroom. Thank you for completing your personal response question for today. Welcome back. We are going to use our real world vocabulary to create a play script. The basis for theater productions is a script. The script can be written by a playwright or devised by a creative team. The playwright provides the plot, the play script provides the plot and themes of the story through stage directions and dialogue. Stage directions are descriptions of the location of the scene and the actions of the characters within that location. Dialogue is the lines of the play spoken by the characters. We're going to start at the top. The very first thing you see on a play is the title. Play titles are either underlined or in quotation marks. They should be centered on the page with the playwright's name beneath. You will have your own title that you come up with, and your name will be where the author's name is. On the first page of a script, you see a heading telling you the act and scene numbers. Plays are divided into acts, and acts are divided into scenes. You will start with Act 1, Scene 1. Acts are in all capitals. Scenes are in all lowercase. Please both use Roman numerals and are italicized. Here is an example. Here you can see the title of the play underlined, first letters of each word capitalized and centered on the page. The playwright's or author's name is just below in a byline, and a line to the left is Act 1, Scene 1. Set the scene. Under the act number and scene number is stage direction. Stage directions describe the location of the scene and what characters are doing. It's in paragraph form, italicized, and character names are in all caps. This is a stage description of a location. This description should be the context of the scenery on stage. This is often a combination of information provided by the playwright and a description of the scenery from the first time the play was produced on stage. The description should include where the characters are and what they are doing. This is your lights up moment. When you go see a play, the audience enter the theater and find their seats with the audience lights or house lights on. The audience lights flash a few times slowly to indicate to the audience the play is about to start. Everyone takes their seats. Theater plays typically start with a blackout and then lights up to indicate the beginning of the play. The blackout signals to the audience that it's time to turn their attention to the stage, and lights up are the stage lights turning on to illuminate what the audience needs to focus on. Imagine the lights up moment for your interview play. Here you can see, under the act and scene numbers, stage directions describing what the audience would see when the play starts. The description details the scenery as a bench and a wall. It also describes what the characters are, where the characters are, and what they are doing. This is the play lights up moment. So the example says, the scene is inside of an Old Navy clothing store in the women's section. There is a long bench against a wall with folded jeans on one side and hanging racks of shirts on the other. Purses hang on a metal grid overhead of the bench. Jordan is seated on the bench organizing applications on a clipboard. Katie enters stage right. Jordan rises to meet Katie. Next, you write your dialogue. After you have written your stage directions that describe your lights up moment, you start your dialogue. Dialogue is the words, phrases, and lines that characters say to each other. Capitalize all letters in your characters' names and use a colon to separate character names from dialogue. There is no need to write Katie says when you capitalize Katie and use a colon. Here is an example from your activity. In this example, you can see the character names Jordan and Katie are in all caps. A colon separates the character names from the words each character says. Stage directions continue throughout the dialogue, informing the actors what the characters are doing. You can see in purple circled here. Stage directions that are embedded in dialogue are in parentheses and italicized. Now it's your turn to write your interview play. The activity will ask you for play title, playwright name, that's your name, acts and scene numbers. We're only doing one act, one scene, so act 1, scene 1. Stage directions for your lights up moment. What does your stage look like the moment the lights turn on? Dialogue of an interview. Make sure you have a greeting, questions and answers for 2 strengths, questions and answers for 1 weakness, and then a conclusion or ending. Don't forget to embed stage directions in your dialogue to let actors know what to do in addition to what to say. When you are ready, go to Google Classroom and complete your interview play for today's lesson. Thank you. And if you have any questions, please post them in the Google Classroom chat, email your teacher, or visit your teacher's virtual office hours. All right. Thank you and have a good day.